Yo, as a bunch of you guys know, one of our friends at Rooster Teeth passed away this week. Our friend Monty, who worked at Rooster Teeth. Most of you guys already know that. Great animator, great guy that worked there, and a good friend of ours. You could see him in a billion of our, especially on my personal channel, billion of videos where he was in dance parties we were having and rubber band fights. I mean, these are the least of his accomplishments, but you could definitely see a lot of that in our channel. The guy liked to have fun. He was a hard worker, but a fun guy. Most of everything that could be said about him has been said. One of the best things I saw written about it was Aaron, Ego Raptor. Go look up what he wrote about Monty. I think that's the best thing anybody could have written. So there's not much more to really say, but I just wanted to share a kind of a funny moment or whatever. One of my favorite memories from being around Monty was actually the first time I ever met him. I don't know if anybody out there remembers. I did a panel at San Diego Comic-Con, like, I don't even know how many years. It must have been at least 5 years ago. About like people who have made internet stuff their job or something like that. And he was there, and at the time I think he worked for Bandai Namco or something like that, but he didn't work for Rooster Teeth. It was before that. And he was on the panel, and I didn't know who he was at the time. And then once he started talking, I realized he had made the Haloid and the Dead Fantasy CG animations that I had seen online, and I was blown away. Those were really cool. And so when it was over, I talked to him. I'm just like, wow, that's incredible you did all that. And I'm just like you. Like I don't go to sleep until the job is done. Like I'm a workaholic, kind of just like you, and I thought that was really cool. And he said to me, he just goes, he got real like mystical, and he was like, it's all about efficiency. And I walk into my apartment every day and I microwave my dinner, and I only hit the 30-second button. And I'm like, oh, okay. I only hit the 30-second button. I will not hit the other buttons, like 103 or 302. No other times. I only use the 30-second button, and then I might cancel it, but that's it. I was like, okay, good to know. And he said, because I think about it, tonight I might only save 1 second by not hitting the other buttons. But I microwave my meal every day over the course of years. And when you add all that up, how much time of my life have I saved? Think about that. And that just hit me like, whoa. You are definitely thinking about a lot of stuff. And I never forgot that. I think about that about everything that I'm working on, or everything, little things here and there add up to a lot. That was a thing that really stuck with me. But what's really funny about that meeting too is that he said that to me, and it was kind of like, okay, well, thank you. And he turned around, and Bernie, who was also on the panel, came up and was like, all right, interesting, and shook his hand and introduced himself. And that was actually when they met for the first time. And I think within the next year, he started working for, Monty started working for Rooster Teeth. So I was actually there for the first meeting, and that was thinking back, I was pretty crazy. But yeah, he told me that thing just about microwaving his dinner, but I've thought about that ever since. It sounds funny, and it is funny. It's a funny thing, but I've thought about that ever since. That always stuck with me, and I brought that up to him all the time. When we went to Texas to film with Rooster Teeth, he was there constantly. We would find him like sleeping under the stairs or in a closet because he just didn't want to go home. He wanted to sleep a couple hours and keep working. constantly found him there, and I would always bring that up to him. You didn't hit any other buttons on the microwave today, right? Just the 30-second button. Anyway, so I just thought that was funny. Yeah, like I said, everything else, you know, has been said. Great guy, awesome guy, and it's a real bummer that he's gone. We're going to miss him a lot. Anyway, that's all. Didn't mean to bum anybody out, but I just wanted to share a great story about a rad dude. All right. Rest in peace, Monty. Miss you.